Our first movie is Back to the Future Part 2, and this is one of the goofiest movies I've seen in a long time. A convoluted comedy about two time travelers who mess up the future and go back to the past to try to patch things up and make them come out right. The movie once again stars Michael J. Fox as the bewildered hero and Christopher Lloyd as Doc Brown, who has invented a time travel machine and now brings Fox to the year 2015 for a quick fix on the life of his son.
God, he looks just like me. Within 2 hours of his arrest, Martin McFly Jr. was tried, convicted, and sentenced to 15 years in the state penitentiary? Within 2 hours?
The justice system works swiftly in the future now that they've abolished all lawyers.
The movie has fun with its vision of the future, including three-dimensional holographic movie ads.
Shark still looks fake.
Fox causes lots of trouble when he gets a sports almanac and realizes he could travel back in time and win lots of money on sports bets.
Marty!
I can't lose.
Marty, up here!
Tragedy strikes when Fox's archenemy steals the sports magazine, goes back in time, becomes a millionaire, and in the new future marries Fox's mother.
Mom? Mom, that can't be you.
Oh, yes, it's me, Marty. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so big.
And so Fox and the Mad Professor have to go back in time once again to try to steal the almanac before the bad guy can start using it so the present will return to the way it ought to be. And if you're confused, so am I, and that's one of the charms of this movie, as the characters shuttle back and forth trying to do a patch-up job on the tides of destiny. Back to the Future Part 2 is not as good as the original 1985 film. It doesn't have the genuine human emotion of the earlier film when Fox tries to fix up a date between his own parents so that he'll be born, but it is a goofy and screwball movie, and I enjoyed it for what it is rather than in comparison with the earlier film.
Well, I had the same reaction to the comparison of the two. The first film had a heart to it, and I don't think there's any reason why a screwball comedy couldn't take time out to have heart. In other words, I think this film would have been helped a great deal if it had a little heart to it. I think it would have been true to the original picture. Instead, I found this to be very gadget-filled and really noisy in an unpleasant way, so that when I was watching it, I was seeing a lot of slapstick, a lot of racing around, and the character of Biff, the enemy of Michael J. Fox, is really the star of this second picture. I think the movie could have been called Biff in a way, because it's really, he dominates the whole action. And the Michael J. Fox character and his relationship with his parents, that's really just not there. The father isn't even there. And so I really found it kind of unpleasant to watch in a way. And I was looking forward to it, but it didn't enjoy it at all.
I think maybe it will suffer because people remember that the first movie really did move them emotionally. This is an entirely different movie.
And not as good.
And not as good, but still okay.
Not for me.
Oh, yes, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it for exactly what it is. And one of the things I liked was Christopher Lloyd racing around back and forth through time. He changes something here, it comes out different there, he moves back here. Michael J. Fox steals the almanac in the future. Biff gets it from Michael J. Fox, goes back to 1955. That changed 1985.
Yeah, right,
They're racing around, and that's really the charm of the movie, is it just in its zaniness.
Except that when I started to talk about the noise factor of the film and the physical action, hard action, you seem to be nodding in agreement that that's sort of unpleasant.
No. Well, of course, it's a noisy, action-filled film. What's wrong with that?
Well, when the noise doesn't mean anything to you,
Well,
then it doesn't.
Something to me.
Not to me.
It wasn't that noisy.